Hey guys, what's up? AttackingTucans here, welcoming you guys back to Let's Play Rollercoaster Tycoon 3. We are in the wonderful Cedar Point, staring at our roller coaster, the Garter Snake, and we have a new trampoline ride we built last episode. Last episode, we actually got quite a bit done. We got lots of decorations in the front filled up. We got lots of trees and greenery. We got the roof on our big building right over here. It is all coming together fantastically. But there's one thing I want to start off with, because lots of you guys agree with me in the comments. There is a few too many trees, and I think I know what's wrong. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the trash can, and I'm pretty sure these big tall trees over here is kind of what's making it seem like it's a bit too much. And I think getting rid of those pretty much finishes the whole entire problem. It fixes the whole entire thing, that really finishes it. The problem is finished. I might get rid of a few over here too, but I think for the most part that pretty much covers it. I think that was the biggest problem, because now we have a nice view over the lake and everything. I think we're good with that. For some reason it doesn't work out, then we'll figure that out later. Anyways, this episode we are going to build a gigantic roller coaster, probably the biggest in the park. I'm not entirely sure yet, but this is going to be a big one. Because, you know, every theme park has that one just gigantic roller coaster. I'm going to go ahead and pause it so people aren't wandering around aimlessly. But every theme park has that one gigantic roller coaster. That's what the park is known for. And I think we're going to build that today. And where we're going to build that is right over in this section over here. I wanted to kind of have an L shape and kind of just hug the wall over here, so we still get to use all the space in the middle right here. But it's going to be about right here and then right here. And at the very beginning of the Let's Play, holy crap, I didn't mean to spin like that, making you guys dizzy. At the very beginning of the Let's Play, I mentioned we're gonna have 4 quadrants of themes. One back here, one up here, and one over here. Well, I have rethought this, and I thought of a better way to rearrange the quadrants. That way it'll be a lot better looking, and it'll flow a lot better. So this front corner is going to be more of a generic theme. I'm going to kind of continue this theme. It'll probably change it up a tiny bit. I'll use some different building styles and stuff. But for the most part, I think I just want this big front area to be more generic, I guess. It's not going to look generic. It's going to look super nice like this. I just want this to be like the really just beautiful kind of garden-ish area. Then originally, I wanted to have this back area be like a Caribbean themes with like a big lake and stuff with a water park and everything, but I think I actually want to bring the water park up to the front and put it up in this section. So I think we're going to put the water park up here with like pirate ships, Atlantis style theming, and then we'll still keep the scary themed area back here. It'll be surrounded by mountains, and that's where all the teenagers would like to go and hang out. And then this back section will either be like a space theme or like a space, either cowboy, space, medieval. I'm not really sure yet. I'm not sure if there is a medieval theme. Let's go ahead and check real fast. Is this the medieval theme? Atlantis, adventure, paradise, safari. I don't think there really is a medieval style theme. I think the closest we get is like pirate, because there's like Caribbean, marble, sultan palaces. Ooh, I have a really cool roller coaster idea for that. Anyways, we're talking too much. We need to start building. I'm speculating too much. We just need to get down to business to defeat the Huns. Okay, so I think I'm going to build a really tall coaster. It's not going to have loops or anything, because this is going to be one of those coasters that's just meant for the drop. Just like the big, gigantic drops for the thrill. And I think the best option for that, honestly, is the giga coaster. These things can go really fast, and guests love them. So I'm going to build it about right over here, sort of in line with this building. Okay, so what way is it facing? Start off with the station, and I always like building the stations off the ground, just because, not always, but for a majority of the time, I think it's better when the stations are sort of off the ground. It's also more realistic. Be honest, how often do you see a roller coaster in real life where the station is flat on the ground? Almost never, unless it's like a little kiddie coaster. But usually you have to like walk upstairs to get to a roller coaster. So we're going to continue that trend, because it does work and it makes it look a lot nicer. And then we're going to go ahead and start this. So I'm not gonna have it climb up this way. I want most of the coaster to be over here. So even though it's facing the wrong direction, I'm gonna have it do like a small little drop, and we're gonna have it curve around. So I'm gonna kind of do a big curve, then a medium curve, I guess. Normally this is the large curve, this is like the extra large, and then this is the small, but I'm not really sure what to name it. And we're gonna have the tracks kind of go over here underneath the station. Just gonna have them drop down. There's lots of big coasters. Like, what you do is you kind of go down, you kind of turn around before you go up the hill. I'm not sure why that is. It's just, maybe it just looks cooler. I mean, I definitely think it looks cooler, so that does make sense. Could this be for aesthetics? Okay, and let's go ahead and build our gigantic chain lift for this coaster. Let's go ahead and turn on the heights markers and kind of go only so fast. I'm like spamming the click button, but it's only letting me go so fast. So I think I'm gonna go around maybe like 213, maybe a bit higher. And let's go ahead and do this big first drop. And we don't have much room to go forward, so I'm gonna have it actually curve a tiny bit. Okay, I rebuilt this up and I put it a bit closer to the fence. I just made this section over here a tiny bit longer. I made it go this way a bit more and this way a bit further. Okay, so now for the first drop. It's going to be a steep and scary one, but guests are going to swoon over it. They're gonna love this crap. Okay, so that is our very first drop, and it is magnificent. Let's go ahead and bring it back up, and I love how when you go straight to like the big slopes, it does this nice, just beautiful curve, because if you don't use that, the curve actually looks something more like that, and it has a lot more G's. So it allows you to have much more of a beautiful, just nice drop. And I like that. Oops, I didn't mean to curve like that. Let's go ahead and bring it back up. I'm gonna bring it up to around 200. So we still have some speed on it, and we're going to get a turn. Let's go ahead and turn it around here, and we're gonna drop it back down again. So let's do this, actually. Let's go ahead and straighten it back up, and we'll do a nice fluent turn. Okay, let's have another big drop. Guests love these gigantic drops. They're what people come for. It's for those big time thrill seekers. And let's bring this right back up to here. I'm not sure how high we want it. 170, that seems about right. And we'll have another turn. How big can we have it? I think it has to be a smaller turn. Okay, went ahead and adjusted things so we could have a big bank right here, because they'll probably have quite a bit of speed, because after 2 drops, we've already lost about 65 feet of altitude. So they'll be going a decent speed right here. Now let's go ahead and have it kind of follow the lift back to the station. This is just going to be like a snaking up and down coaster the whole entire time, pretty much. Can I get one more? Yeah, that should be good. And I think I'm going to have it go forward just a couple spaces. Oh no, not sure. Let's go ahead and have it go down like that. I'm going to have like a big kind of cool curve right here. Oh, that looks pretty cool. And can we actually just bring it back up? That would look pretty tight, actually. How high is that going to be? Let's actually go ahead and not have one of those curves. That's a pretty cool styly move right there. It's like a big happy face. Aw, it's smiling all over the place. Okay, so next I'm gonna go ahead and have a gigantic curve. A bank all the way around. Oh, that's the wrong way. That always happens. This game is really hard to tell which way you want a bank to turn by these buttons right here. I guess it shouldn't be as difficult as I make it out to be, but I still find it pretty difficult. Okay, so I want a big curve right there, and we're gonna bring it back down yet again. So let's go ahead and have it go. Nope. For a second I was like, is this gonna collide? But it doesn't look like it. Oh man, I keep making the camera go everywhere. I'm sorry about that. Now I think we want to have a big, maybe bank. That looks pretty cool. Right over the station. I like that quite a bit. Ooh, how many banks can we actually have? Oh, that's like way too many. It looks pretty cool though, but no, we're not going to do that. And I'm not sure where I want this to go next. We're getting close to wanting to make it go back to the station, but it's still going to be going pretty fast right here. You can always add brakes, but oh, squill. Whenever I start recording something using Steam, my roommate, if I forget to put my Steam to offline, he'll always try to sabotage me by talking to me. And he won this time. Usually I'm pretty good about turning it off, but he caught me this time. So good game, Squill. Good game. Okay, I'm gonna have this raised up a tiny bit and have a bank back over this way. Try to slow it down a tiny bit by making it raise up a bit more. And let's have a large helix. That might be kind of cool. Oh, that does look kind of cool. Oh, I don't want it downwards though. I want it upwards. Because we were about 70 feet high. I'm going to raise it up a tiny bit. And that should actually work. Now we need to lower it down a bit more because the station is at 36 feet. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to have the train snake through right here. I wonder what autocomplete says to do. Let's watch it. I love watching autocomplete. It's so much fun. It's like, am I gonna get it? Am I gonna get it? Am I gonna do it in a minute? Oh, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I got this. I got this. Oh, I got this. He's having troubles actually, surprisingly. Doesn't look like he's going to succeed this time. Oh, he actually made it. And that's a very bad solution. You lose autocorrect. Sorry. Okay. And I have now completed the circuit. I went ahead and like figured that ending piece out as easily as I possibly could. The ending actually looks pretty cool. It's like a big knot right here, and I like that. That looks a lot cooler than I thought it would. All right, let's go ahead and place our entrance and exit. Let's put them, put that right there. And let's go ahead and test ride this to see if it's fun. Real quickly, I'm gonna go ahead and raise this chain lift speed because really slow chain lifts are boring. And let's go ahead and ride this. Okay, so in the comment section below, you guys know what you're gonna have to be doing. I'm gonna need name suggestions for this roller coaster. So after you watch it, we're going to think of some crazy names, and I will pick my favorite for next episode. So you'll put those in the comments and yada yada yada. Okay, so this chain lift should actually be pretty fast because 16 miles per hour for a chain lift. I mean, 60 miles per hour is pretty fast actually. Not really in a car, but say you're riding a bike 60 miles per hour. That's like decent bike riding speed, and going uphill at that speed, that's not too bad. Okay, here we go. First drop, everybody put your hands up. Get ready to feel that wind in your face, pulling your hair back, making your forehead look all weird and stuff. Oh my gosh, this is intense. Okay, we're gonna go around this turn, and drop number 2. Still have a decent amount of speed. Here we go again. Wow, okay, now for the crazy stuff. We're done with the big drops, so now we're gonna go through all the knots and everything. Whoa, that bank is awesome. Okay, right here is where it all just starts tangling together. I also put a brake right around here. Oh gosh, I should probably slow that brake down. Was that a brake or a booster? That didn't seem to do anything. Okay, so that one brake is the one thing we need to fix. And I think we're gonna be good. Let's go ahead and fix that. Okay, I made it slow down a bit more. And oh my god! That is like the best test result ever. The excitement being very high, and 8, that is really high excitement. The intensity is on high. It's almost a medium. Medium is like 4.9, so we're like on the perfect amount of intensity and hardly any nausea. Oh my god, this roller coaster is a boss. Holy crap. Okay, so I guess we can go ahead and put it. Is that a real cart? No. I need to go ahead and stop this because, oh no, it's still going. Oh, I guess this thing still goes. Can we have this stop? Why is it still going? Stop it. Jesus. Okay, let's go ahead and add some extra cars. Can we have 3? Only 2? Ooh, I'm gonna go ahead and extend this front area out a bit more so we can have a 3rd cart. Actually, I decided I only want 2 carts because that way we'll have a decent length line so the guests won't go through this ride too quickly, and it'll make this ride seem really popular with a really big line. And 2 carts is still enough. Maybe I can put up to 5. That might actually work. Can we have, oh no, has to be 4 cars. Okay, that'll be fine. And this should also help prevent any crashes, because if we only have 2 carts in here, it just makes it a lot safer. Anyways, I'll put this back on test, and I will start building some scenery and paths. Okay, real quick, I'm actually going to try out something. Now, a lot of you guys told me this in the comment section last episode, and I didn't actually know about this. But apparently, if you go up to a guest, well, let's do this dude. What's his current name? His name is Jeff R. Not anymore. Apparently, if we rename him M. Brooks, it will allow us to build walls along paths, which could actually allow me to do a lot more stuff. And I wish I knew about this a lot sooner, because dang, that's actually pretty helpful. Can we actually? That didn't do anything. Did I spell his name wrong? Oh, I see. Okay, I can do it. It works. These aren't considered walls. These are scaffolding. I thought it was the same thing. Okay, that makes sense. Well, that did work. So if we ever want to place walls right on the edge of a path, we totally can. But scaffolding isn't the same thing. So unfortunately, we can't do that for these, but it's okay. Good start, I believe. I'm definitely gonna add probably a lot more decorations. I'd say right now it's about 70% done, but I think this is all I want to do to this episode. Oh, I need to put this light back in here, or this window, sorry. Let's see, we went glass panels. There we go. Oh wait, no, I didn't want that there. I deleted that because I wanted to put this thing back in there. And done. But this is actually turning out fairly nice. Yeah, I'll definitely need a lot of greenery, but I'm not really down to do that right now. I do want to change, oh, I need to pause real fast again. I do want to change the colors of this roller coaster though. It's way too black right now and it just kind of looks blech. I don't like it. So let's go ahead and change some colors on this thing, shall we? So what would be a good color? Red maybe? Ooh, that's a bit too bright. Well, what if we have both of these be red? So it's like one, oh no, that's the supports. Supports should probably stay black, at least for the time being. I'm not sure yet. Ooh, red's a bit too bright. How about like orange? Orange might look pretty good actually. Let's try that out. Orange. Kind of like that. If we do orange, could we actually have orange supports as well? Ooh, No. No. Definitely not. Is that like too bright? I might actually try to go for more of like, maybe white. White might look pretty cool. Okay, so I think I am done with this ride for the rest of this episode. You guys can give me some possible color schemes. Also, actually, I want to try one color real fast. What about blue? Because these roofs are blue, so blue might actually be a pretty cool color. Let's go ahead and try it out. Instead of orange, let's do blue. Ooh, I kind of like that actually. What about a lighter blue? Bright blue. That's not too bad actually. And instead of black, we could use like this dark blue. I think currently I like orange and black the best, but you guys let me know and give me some ride name ideas for this ride. I'm not gonna leave this episode quite yet. I wanna build one more thing since we have a bit more time left. This building right here, I'm gonna actually do a lot more stuff to it next episode, I believe. I just wanted to take a break from this beginning area and build an actual ride that looked cool and that guests would want to ride. Also, I ended up changing this right here because it seemed a bit too cramped and knotted and everything, and I thought it would just look nicer to make it a bit more spacious looking at the end, and I think it ended up looking a lot nicer. It doesn't look as much of a knot because it was looking kind of congested. I didn't like it. Okay, so we're done with that for this episode. We'll finish up everything related to this next episode. But real quickly, I want to build one more ride just for the heck of it. So I'm gonna build a really popular ride, swinging chairs. Everybody likes some swinging chairs. I'm gonna build it right over here, just like that. Now let's go ahead and connect it up with some paths. I'm not sure if I want to decorate this ride this episode or next episode. I haven't quite decided. Go ahead and have this like path turn like right over here so we can have something that starts to lead to this roller coaster over here. And we will use this type of path right here. Okay, so that's how that will look. You know what? I've been recording for an hour and 20 minutes, so I think I'm going to call this an episode. One very last thing I'm going to do before ending this episode, I keep like doing things, is I'm going to space these carts out because right now they all kind of go at the same exact time and they're pretty close to each other. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the mechanical options, so that's the building, mechanical options, and we're going to space these out a bit. So we're actually going to space them out every 20 seconds and change the max to 20 seconds as well. That way they will always be spaced out the same way. Maybe 25 will be better. Let's go ahead and close, and yeah, that should be good for now. So next episode, what we're going to do is it's going to be a big episode for us, number 5. Pretty big checkpoint. We are going to open up all the rides that we have made so far and permanently unpause the game unless we're going to do something that takes a lot of time. But we're going to do that. We're going to finish up this roller coaster over here and connect it up to the rest of the park. We're going to decorate this ride and open it. We're going to open up our roller coaster. I'm going to add some more decorations to this building right over here. Open up this ride, and we will have a thriving park set out for us. So thank you all for watching this episode of Rollercoaster Tycoon 3. I've been Attacking Tucans. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please give the video a thumbs up. The support helps me out a lot and lets me know that you guys want more of this series. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. See ya!